guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning back in. I was sent this hair by a company called BAMAZ'N. I laid everything out here. The bundles came in this satin cloth with this beautiful gold string to tie everything together. So all of the bundles right there, I got 3 bundles. And they all came in that bag, and when they come to you, they have the nice ribbon and the style, length, and texture of the bundles. And it also comes with a little hairnet around it. So you're definitely going to get your packaging sent to you all nice and cute. So this is my 16-inch bundle here that I'm showing you guys. It is Brazilian body wave. My go-to favorite texture is a body wave, and I tend to stick to Brazilian for some reason. I would love to try other styles like Indian, Peruvian, and stuff like that. So when I get there, I'll get there. But this is Brazilian, and the density on these bundles is A1, like amazing. This is the ends of the hair. The ends of the hair is the same density as the top of the hair. There's no split ends. Everything is just perfect on this hair. I have to give it 5 stars completely. I have no issues with this hair at all. So I'm just separating the bundle just to show you how thick it is. There's no like see-through parts, like you can't see through the hair, like that's how thick it is. And I really wanted to make sure that I fit all 3 bundles into the wig that I was making. Now I'm showing you that there is no shedding whatsoever. Originally from, you know, just showing you initially out the box. So on the back of the tag, it shows you the hair care tips, which I think was an excellent addition to the packaging, and you can tell that they really took their time out to you know, work out the little details on the packaging. So now I'm going to show you guys the closure that I was sent, and it already came with the little part on the side. You see on the right side of the screen. I'm going to zoom in for you guys so you can see the knots. I'm not sure if this is like a 3-parter. You know how when you go on AliExpress they have 3-part frontals, but it's really not. You can part it anywhere. But these are the knots. I did have to bleach them. You guys will see that in the video, but I'm just separating it to show you guys the density of this closure. It did come pre-plucked, it looked like. That wasn't in the description when I received the hair, but I would say myself that it came pre-plucked, and you can also see the little baby hairs there. We are going to customize this hairline to make it look even more natural than what it already is, but at the same time you can wear it straight out of the box just like this. And this is the back of the closure before I decided to bleach it. She also did send me some pink edge control, and this is the firm one, the 2 ounce. I'm not sure if this is going to be the complete packaging. I'm sure she's going to put the same love that she put into the hair packaging into the edge control packaging. And when I opened this, it smelled so freaking good. I'm trying to show you guys the thumbs up on the smell. I am pregnant, you guys know. I am 7 months, and as soon as I opened it, I wasn't even close to it with my nose. It smelled so freaking good. I have to say, it's like a strawberry coconut kind of thing. So she also did send me these gorgeous lashes in the style 021. Not sure of the brand, maybe it's under the BAMAZ'N brand, but these lashes are bomb, and you guys will see them in my upcoming tutorials. So just some things that I had laying around the house was a trash bag and some gloves, and I'm using the Adore Jet Black hair dye. Adore is usually the hair dye that I gravitate towards, but I really was not feeling this black hair dye once I used it. So I decided to, hey, let's just take the Jet Black and just drowse the freaking bundles in the black and just separate the hair and just really massage it through the hair. This idea, if you're just going black or you're going all one color, like say you have 613 bundles and you just want all one color, this is like the quickest, easiest way to go. And I think it works maybe better on darker hair because you don't really have to get every single strand. But this was the fastest and easiest way. You know, when you get bundles, the bundles come with like that natural brown color or that brown color, and you just want black bundles. You can't find black bundles anymore. I don't know why, but this is the easiest way. So get you a garbage bag, your hair dye, squirt, and just go to town on using the hair dye this way. And I only use one bottle. I used one complete bottle, and it was enough for all 3 bundles. So I had on 2 pairs of gloves because, as you guys saw, I had just got my nails done, did not want to get black on that. So I put on both gloves at the same time, and then I took off one after I did the dyeing process for the bundles. So now I have that clean pair of gloves on right now. So I'm showing you guys that I am dyeing the closure first. I don't know why I did this. I should have bleached the knots first and then went back and bleached the roots. Did this part basically. I sped this up very quick because it's very tedious, but I know you guys want to see this part. But I am taking my absolute time with this, trust and believe me, because I did not want to double back and I did not want to get black on my lace because I wanted the ultimate versatility with this wig. And this is probably my only black wig besides the very short one that I did in my Milk That Lace video. So this is more of a longer length, so I really wanted to make sure that I did not get any black dye on the lace. But once again, guys, learning lesson, just make sure that you bleach your knots, because if you over bleach your knots, you can just use this black dye and color your hair at the same time instead of having to do 2 steps, a double back. So as you can see over there, I have my BW2 bleaching powder and my 40 volume developer. I used 40 volume developer in my last video with the red and black hair. So I was like, why? And it worked perfectly. So I was like, why not just do 40 volume with this wig? Because it definitely took the last hair it took, and it was very quick. What I should have done in this tutorial was made my bleach a little bit more thicker, because this was on the runnier side kind of, and I did have to double back and bleach my roots because I did get a little bit of bleach on my roots. So that's what I'm talking about as far as bleach your knots first and then do the whole dyeing process. So I already have my wig cap on the mannequin head, and now I'm just taking some T-pins and measuring how far ahead I want the closure to sit on top of the wig cap itself. So once I have that, I'm just going to braid down both sides of the closure so I can get all of the hairs out of the way. And then I'm going to sew down the back of the closure. I feel like this is like the easiest part. I actually like this part when it comes to doing it with frontals. I can't stand doing it with closures because one side won't be even and it always moves. No matter how many T-pins you use, it moves all the time. So I just love closures. I love frontals. I can't stand closures, and the versatility on closures is not that great, so I always opt out to get a frontal. If you guys see me with a closure, it's because a company was just reluctant and insisted on just sending me a closure, and yeah, it's a bummer, but it is what it is. So I also had to speed up this part because it's very tedious. I went very close to each other when it comes to sewing down the frontal. I make sure that my stitches are very close to each other because I want nothing coming loose. So after I sewed down the closure, what I did was I took a piece of my son's chalk, and I just thought that it would be easier for me to make the lines on the wig cap, so it could just be faster. So I did just start sewing from the frontal. I connected each weft from the frontal and just started sewing that way. And as I was sewing, each time I would stitch, I was like double knotting, triple knotting, so that nothing would come out because I was cutting the wefts. So now on to plucking. I am using these tweezers. I'm using my straight razor just to cut the baby hairs and make them look, you know, not too straight. And I also have my professional scissors here with a cutting comb. So I'm just combing out the baby hairs first. This is always like a tricky part. Some people don't know how to do it. I am definitely not an expert, far from it. But usually what I do is I take out the baby hair first and I just thin that out first. I bring everything forward and I just pluck and I comb so I can get those loose hairs out so I'm not confused on the density. As you can see down there at the bottom, it's thicker and I want it to be thin like how it is up at the top. So I'm just going to get rid of that density and comb it out so I can see everything that's going on. And when I tell you, you will be taking out a lot of hair. Don't be scared. Oh my gosh, my hair is too thin. I mean, it can get to that thin point, but you will have a wad of hair once you are done with this. So after I'm satisfied with the baby hairs, how thin they are, and I'll go into the hairline and I will pluck that, because your baby hairs are going to be laid down the part that I'm holding in my hand, and what the part that I'm plucking right now is what you're going to see. So you do not want that harsh line of hair for your hairline and then the part that I'm holding really thin as your baby hair. It's just not gonna look right. So I'm just going to town, and let me tell you, invest in a good pair of tweezers. I mean, when I say invest, it's not even a lot. I got these from Sally Beauty. They were at the register. They were on sale, I believe $3 for $1, 3 for $2, something crazy like that. And these are the best tweezers. They're very sturdy, hard, stiff, and they take out a lot of hair. I did speed up this part obviously really fast, but it's taking out a lot of hair and saving me a lot of time versus me going to like CVS and getting those regular little silver tweezers. Find you some good tweezers that's really stiff and hard to I guess to tweeze, and those are the ones that take out a lot of hair. So once I'm satisfied with how thin that is, I usually part again and go behind that and just thin out that part. Why do I do this? Because you want to have a gradient effect from your baby hair into your hairline. You don't want to have your baby hair thin, your hairline thin, and then behind that hairline a harsh line. So that's why I'm going in and plucking that part. So I just want to show you guys, these are some wand curls that I did. You guys are going to see the wand curl a little bit later. I thought it would have been a good idea to take my straight razor and cut the lace. This is my first time doing this, but then I was like, nah sis, this is just not working. So I just took my scissors and did it how I usually do it. I decided to use the razor because I wanted a jagged edge, a jagged line, but it just was not working for me. Maybe if I would have taken the razor out, but I didn't want to take it out, reconstruct it. Mad work. Just take your scissors. It works fine. And yeah, that's what I did. I feel like cutting your lace is very crucial because you can cut it wrong and have your hairline showing, or you can cut it and it's just too much lace. So it's very kind of tricky on how to cut lace. I'm taking my Sephora foundation powder. I'm not sure of this shade. I want to say 53, I believe it is. And this is usually what I use for my stocking caps. So I'm just taking this on my foundation brush that I use on my face, and I'm just packing that color into the frontal, and that's what I also use on my cap. I did not show you guys this, but I changed my cap. I ordered some caps on Amazon that are darker, that are tinted darker. The one that I have on my head now is what's in my local beauty supply store. And I mean, I live in a black community and they don't have like darker wig caps. So I just went on Amazon and bought a whole bunch. I'll link it down below. I believe you get 12 and it's very cheap. So I didn't show you guys, but to skip all of this, I'm trying to blend the front of the cap to match because you can see through the lace. And I just was not feeling it. I just felt like it was not seamless. If I could see it, I felt like somebody else could see it, and I'm really like conscious of that. So I didn't show you guys, but after I glued this down, I was still not feeling it, and I took the wig off. And another thing is, when I take my wigs off, I use alcohol. I always keep alcohol in a spray bottle, and I just spray the wig down in the front and it lifts right off. Like, there's no taking out of baby hairs, just use alcohol. But some people are sensitive, so I don't know what else you can use, maybe water. But alcohol works for me, it comes off in seconds. So like I said, I took it off, took the wig cap off, because here you see I was still trying to blend and the edges wasn't working. So I just used the tinted wig cap. Like I said, it will be linked down below. But once I put that wig cap back on, this step that you're seeing right here is the same thing that I did. So that's why I decided to still show you guys that part. So these are the wand curls that I did, and I used that wand curler right there by Remington on 410 degrees. And then I decided, nah, I'm not feeling this really too much. Let me just do like a blowout type of thing. So I used my round brush and I did a blowout on the hair, and I pin curled it, and I stepped it in overnight. And in the next clip, you guys will see what I'm talking about. I did the same step here that I did with the wand curl. I'm just laying down all of the hair. And you guys know how I love to do my baby hair. I just take my mousse that you guys saw in my Melt That Lace video, and I just lay down my hair that way. So these are the pin curls that I took out. Can you guys tell that I'm like so in love with this hair? You guys need to go out and purchase this hair. And my video is ending. I'm running out of footage, but go purchase this hair. You can use my coupon code down below, 10% off, and the sale ends soon. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.